Mahua Moitra has been expelled as an MP in the cash for query row. Now, after her expulsion, Mahua blasted the ethics panel and said that she will continue fighting against the Bharatiya Janata Party inside and also outside the parliament. She slammed the ethics committee and the centre for trying to silence her. She claimed that the ethics panel report was an attempt to bulldoze the opposition. The TMC has now denounced the expulsion of Mahua Moitra and said that this indeed is a dark day for the Indian Parliament and for the Indian democracy. Now, expressing full support for Mahua Moitra, TMC is claiming that her party and the India Alliance would fight together against Bharatiya Janata Party's vindictive politics. Now, after Mahua Moitra was expelled, she now has the right to challenge the decision between the court of law, or she can also file a defamation suit over the allegations that have been filed against her.
What is important is that if this Modi government thought that by shutting me up, they are going to do away with the Adani issue, let me tell you this, that this kangaroo court has only shown to the all of India that the haste and the abuse of due process you have used demonstrates how important Mr. Adani is to you and to what length you will go to harass a single woman MP into shutting her into submission.
They're so scared they wouldn't allow her to speak. So the very idea behind expulsion is quite sure that, we are quite sure that they were very unnerved. They're very scared of her because she raises issues for which they are very uncomfortable. So BJP, anything you speak against BJP and you are in trouble. Is that the signal that they are giving? That if you heckle us, if BJP is heckled or questioned, then it can go to such that you will be expelled from the house.
बंगाल से बहुत रेपुटेड पार्लियामेंटेरियन डॉक्टर श्यामा प्रसाद मुखर्जी से लेकर प्रणब मुखर्जी तक हमारी देश को लीडरशिप दिया। जिस तरीके से घटिया काम किया उसका यही होने वाला था और हम लोग का उम्मीद है देश का सुरक्षा के सवाल पर जिस तरीके से पार्लियामेंट का कॉन्फिडेंशियल सीक्रेट पासवर्ड दूसरा देश में भेजी उसका खिलाफ भी सीबीआई सख्त कार्रवाई करेगी, जल्दी करेगी, तुरंत करेगी।
इसमें जो घटना घटी है उसने तो स्वयं उन्होंने स्वीकारा है, मुझे ऐसे ब्रांड का स्कार्फ मिला है, ऐसे ब्रांड का लिपस्टिक मिला है, उन्होंने तो इनकार नहीं किया है। एंड शी हैज ट्रैवल्ड मोर देन 36 टाइम टू वेरियस अदर प्लेसेस। इधर से अगर समझो टोक्यो गए, टोक्यो से कहाँ गए वो तो आंकड़ा नहीं है, लेकिन टोक्यो तक ऐसे इधर से जो फॉरेन डेस्टिनेशन गए 36 टाइम गया है। और हिरानंदानी ने स्वीकार कर दिया है कि ये तो इनका पूरा जर्नी तो मैंने स्पॉन्सर किया हूँ। इसके बावजूद भी पश्चाताप व्यक्त करने से बजाय तो ये चैलेंज करते हैं क्या है।
पार्टी इज टोटली बिहाइंड द Mahua and our party will fight along with Indian Alliance together. This matter open our eyes again against the vindictive politics of BJP. It is unfortunate for the democracy.
वो लोग जो डिसाइड करके रिपोर्ट दिया उसका परीक्षा में सभा ने ये डिसीजन लिया और हम लोग चाहते हैं कि देश का सुरक्षा को विषय को लेके कोई राजनीति नहीं होना चाहिए, पक्ष विपक्ष नहीं होना चाहिए। हम पूरा ये जो डिसीजन हुआ है सभा में हम लोग पूरा सपोर्ट देते हैं।
So isn't a bribe giver more guilty than the bribe taker in case of a quid pro quo? So the natural course of justice was denied to her, the quantum of punishment and the decision was taken in a fashion which goes to show that there was a more politically motivated attempt to silence her as compared to natural course of justice.
Now, Aparajita Ray, who in fact is a member of the Ethics Committee, is now talking about the latest developments in the Mahua Moitra case. Aparajita, one of the major questions that everyone is now asking is the fact that the Ethics Panel report recommends investigation to prove that there is a money trail in fact. But if there is no money trail, then how can anyone say that she actually did accept the cash?
A very good question. See, let me tell you that the expulsion was based on her unethical conduct as a parliamentarian. The Lok Sabha has expelled. And you know what? We are all in a glass house, all the parliamentarians who represent about 19-20 lakh people of our constituency are in a glass house. We are supposed to behave in a certain manner, in a very responsible manner. And that is why Lok Sabha thought she was not demonstrating ethical conduct, not in line with parliamentary procedures, and that is why Lok Sabha took the decision to expel her. She shared her login credentials 47 times. She shared her login credentials with people of a businessman in Dubai. And those people uploaded questions 47 times from Dubai. And on one particular day, questions were uploaded from different geographies and different jurisdictions. Absolutely unethical for a parliamentarian. Now here, let me tell you, I am a parliamentarian. My staff uploads my questions. I must say this. But then though the staff is being paid by me or the parliament, Indian parliament, so he is fully accountable to me. Now somebody staying in Dubai who is not being paid by me cannot be asked to upload my questions through my credentials. So this is absolutely unethical. On that ground, she has been expelled.
Prajakta, thank you so much for joining us for that conversation on India Today. Now, India Today's Rajdeep Sardesai also earlier spoke with Mahua Moitra about all the allegations that are now being levelled against her. Here's what she had to say.
There are two primary charges that have been made which has led to this recommendation for expulsion. Number one, unethical conduct and contempt of the House by Mahua Moitra for sharing her Lok Sabha login credentials to unauthorized persons and its impact on national security. Your login password being shared to Darshan Hiranandani's office, a Dubai-based businessman, is being seen as a violation of national security according to the committee report.
I think you should read the verbatim. I'm going to actually make that public, given that the BJP has thrown Rule 275-2 to the winds and given everything to their own channels. I think I'm actually going to put the verbatim report of what's happened in the committee forward. Uttam Reddy, the Congress MP from Telangana, put it very mildly. He said it's just absurd. If it's a national security issue, that the sharing of a Lok Sabha portal, what is unauthorized persons? There were never any NIC rules given as to who is authorized and who is unauthorized. Till today there is no rule. For the past 3 weeks since this investigation, this kangaroo court has been going on, the NIC still has not put out any rules, and each MP's office still shares this login portal. It's not an email password, it's a login portal password with upwards of 10 people or more. At any given point in time, 3,000 people or more have the login password. So the unauthorization, there is no unauthorized, number one. Number two, if national security depended on the portal by which questions and travel reimbursements could be done, then I really think the NIC should have done a better job of protecting it. And for the last 3 weeks should have put out national level advisories saying that this is a breach of national security. It will call for action under the NIA. Every MP has to please come sign an affidavit saying they are the only ones using their password. I haven't seen them do any of that.
Now, everyone knows that Mahua Moitra has been officially expelled as a member of parliament from our Indian parliament. The opposition on one side is standing united behind Mahua Moitra. On the other side is the Saffron clan that is now backing the expulsion. But the big question now everyone is asking is, what will Mahua Moitra do next? Now, what are the legal avenues that Mahua Moitra can explain? We are telling you in this report.
Closing ranks once again. Opposition leaders appeared divided following Congress's recent defeat in the Hindi heartland.
That justice has been denied too.
But now they have found a new rallying point.
What is important is that if this Modi government thought that by shutting me up, they are going to do away with the Adani issue, let me tell you this, that this kangaroo court has only shown to the all of India that the haste and the abuse of due process you have used demonstrates how important Mr. Adani is to you and to what length you will go to harass a single woman MP into shutting her into submission.
The India alliance has thrown its weight behind TMC leader Mahua Moitra. who was expelled from the Lok Sabha over cash for query allegations.
Someone has written a statement from Dubai saying that yes, he was indulging in something like this. So isn't a bribe giver more guilty than the bribe taker in case of a quid pro quo? So the natural course of justice was denied to her, the quantum of punishment and the decision was taken in a fashion which goes to show that there was a more politically motivated attempt to silence her as compared to natural course of justice taking its own course.
ये बेबुनियाद तथ्यों पर आधारहीन और श्रेप और श्रेप बदले की भावने से ये किए गए हैं, ठीक नहीं.
Today I am really sad to see the attitude of the BJP party. I don't understand how the members will go through 495 pages within this half an hour and how all the speakers will take a decision.
The expelled Lok Sabha member vehemently denied the accusations of the Ethics Committee.
The complainant says, I accepted cash in consideration from a businessman to ask questions in furtherance of his commercial interests. But the businessman's suo motu affidavit says I pressurized him into uploading questions to further my agenda. The two are at polar opposites. The Ethics Committee, without getting to the root of this, has decided to hang me. It refused to summon the businessman to orally testify, and there is no evidence of any cash, of any gifts anywhere.
Legally, she seems to have several options to challenge her ouster.
She has a right under the Constitution to be treated non-arbitrarily, and the protection under Article 14 extends to a member of Parliament also. So legally, she can file a petition, possibly under Article 32 in the Supreme Court of India, and challenge this.
According to legal experts, she can move the Supreme Court or a High Court on the grounds of natural justice. Can also challenge the jurisdiction and conduct of the Ethics Committee, claiming prejudicial treatment. Finally, she can seek relief through the defamation suit already filed by her before the Delhi High Court in connection with the allegations. If proven that the accusations against her were slanderous, fabricated or aimed at damaging her reputation in her defamation case, Mahua Moitra stands a chance to have the Ethics Committee's decision reversed. Bureau Report, India Today.